All right, guys, there's the lag between Mark Anthony TIU and uh, Pedro BOTTA. And it looks like Mark, let's just call him Mark. He's going to break. He won the lag. And he's playing Pedro BOTTA from, where did he say in Florida? Orlando, Florida.
Yes.
So this is interesting. This is what's so cool about playing this Matchroom Sport 9-ball qualifying event is that we get a lot of players from different parts of the country that we've never seen before because they all want to play in the U.S. Open. So these guys are taking this pretty serious.
Yep. One of my friends from San Diego came down. He's a junior, and he was at the Rumble. He came down to play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And so Mark breaks dry. How do you feel about this with the 9-ball on the spot, racking the 9-ball on the spot? How's that for you?
It's a lot more challenging to make a ball on the break.
Yeah.
So you really need to have a clean, solid break with the cue ball jumping up and stopping center of the table, and it's challenging, but it's new. So just got to get used to it. Everybody has the same rack.
That's true. We're all playing on the same equipment, same rack. So it looks like a safety there by Pedro. Didn't come up smelling too good there. So Mark's got a chance here, but let's see what's next. You got the 1, 3, and then the 4. What about that 5-ball, Nate?
It might. I don't know. He's gonna get shaped for the 4, and then maybe go for the 5 in the top left corner.
Okay, so that means he's got to get short side shape.
But then he's got to get to the 6.
You got to kind of worry about the 8-ball too, huh? This is not an easy layout.
Yeah.
Well, he's kind of on the wrong side of the 4, isn't he, Nate?
What do you think he would do, though?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to really call what these players are going to do. Part of me, I would just try to shoot this and maybe bank the 5 to the cross side, But he might try to draw and spin this, do something. Yeah, he tried to spin out.
Oh.
Well, let's see if he gets shape. Ooh, I think he did get shape.
He got shape. That was a great shot.
That was a good shot.
Wow.
But now he may have to play a bank.
Yeah.
If he just.
Not the hardest of banks, though. If he gets on the right side of the 6-ball for the bank,
yeah,
he could have the run out.
It looks like he's playing for the corner. The side is a very difficult shot here for the 5-ball, but up table to the corner, and he rattles it.
Wow.
Open the door for Pedro.
I've never seen Pedro shoot, so this is going to be interesting to watch.
Yeah, neither have I, Nate, but I hear he's pretty good. In fact, I think he yes, he beat Curtis Parch, who is apparently a very strong player, a new player that I haven't heard of.
I've seen him play. He's strong.
Yeah.
His pocketing is very strong.
So
wow. So he must be pretty good.
So he beat Curtis Parch, yeah. Now, I don't know why he tried that shot because it didn't look like it went in to me.
Yeah, man. Well, we saw him try and play the safety on the 1 and didn't get pretty lucky. He got pretty unlucky. And then on this, he leaves a shot.
Maybe he's got maybe first game jitters, you know?
Oh,
Just
yeah.
trying to get loosened up and start trying to feel comfortable. But I'm sure Mark is not complaining about that.
I wouldn't be.
Trying to hit that ball ever so soft. And it looks like he might have hooked himself.
I think he was trying to hit the 8 ball a little more full so he would stop.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Use the 8 as a blocker. Oh, now he's in a bit of trouble. Let's see if he tries to kick this 7 to the other corner.
No, I think he's going to try and play safe, try and come 2 rails and then bring it up.
In a way, I think it's a two-way shot, though. He's hoping
totally.
the 7 goes to the corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, but it comes in and out, and he is safe,
Chris
relatively safe.
Chris Robinson showed me that exact same shot.
Mm-hmm.
That he try and hit it fuller, so if it comes out on the rail, it's gonna come back to the center, and you're gonna create distance.
Right, right. The speed of that shot's very important.
Yeah.
Well, Pedro is struggling a little from the gate, we can see.
Yeah, but
And
this is only the first game, so.
yeah, it's only first game. First game of a race to 8, and it's a winner's side match, so it's gonna hurt if you lose, but it's not gonna hurt too much.
So I was talking to Mark the other day, and he was talking about how he just got his Ignite.
Oh, from Mez?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is that what he's using here then?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's so funny, you know, to see that shaft. Everybody automatically assumes it's a Revo, but there are now 2 other companies that are making these shafts, these carbon fiber composite shafts.
Also, Jacoby is. Jacoby
And-
Black.
Okay, Jacoby. Jacoby's got a Jacoby Black. Mark is on the board.
That was a good 7 ball to get on the 8 ball. That was good.
Yeah. So let's see, 104 players. It's pretty early to ask you, but who do you think? Who do you predict in the finals?
Well, if I wasn't being biased at all,
Okay.
I would obviously pick Mark as one of the finalists. But if I wasn't, I'd have to think it'd be Chris Robinson, totally, at least. And I like Tang Ho, but I think he's on the loser side. So.
Tang Ho is, yes, because he lost to Jason Williams.
Yes.
Hill.
Wow. That was a good match?
Yeah, it was a good match. Very tense. Yeah. Good match. Couple of mistakes on both sides. But, hey, Bucktooth. Hi.
Oh, yeah, I remember you.
Oh, yeah. How you doing, buddy?
Took me about 3 times to look at
Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Bucktooth in the house. Yeah. We got the next generation of pool players here today at California Billiards. Sitting here with Nate Nunez.
How old is he, about 65 or 66?
I'm 34.
34?
Yes.
Oh, you look older than that.
Yeah. Okay. I look young for my age. I look young for my age.
Yeah, you look young for
You're
your
in your high 40s.
All right, so Nate looks like he's hooked on
Try
the
these
one ball.
You'll see better.
No.
No, you can see the craters on the moon. These are the strongest glasses in captivity.
Really?
In captivity.
In captivity.
I look at you and your head's as big as an elephant.
I saw you at the West Coast Swing and back in, what was it, the end of July or the beginning of August?
Last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah,
you.
end
Yeah.
of-
You were the one trying to. You were barking at who was it? Jeff DeLuna.
What?
You were talking to Jeff DeLuna like you.
Jeff who?
DeLuna.
Filipino guy. You
Filipino.
were woofing at him.
You were woofing at him.
I woof at everybody.
It's true, he does. Bucktooth woofs at
Anybody here,
everybody.
what's first place in this tournament worth?
You get an entry into the U.S. Open 9-ball and $750.
Well, I'll play some.
That's for
1,000
first
a game
place.
Minimum.
1,000 a game minimum.
Wow, that was a
Okay.
great shot. Whoa.
And I can't see the front door. When I walked in here, I walked into the wall. The guy had to help me all the way down.
Oh,
I
never
put
mind.
my glasses on. I came out of the sun and I couldn't see nothing.
Bucktooth is he's looking for action, folks. Watch out.
The
Hide
last
your
time I
wallets.
played was
Bucktooth's here.
Last time I played was a year and about 3 months ago.
Wow.
And he was a nit. Corey Gould.
Oh,
Won the
Corey,
World's Tournament,
Corey.
and I shot his nuts out.
oh Lord. Lordy, lordy, lord.
We played 2 games. I won the first game. The second game, he makes the greatest shot he ever made in his whole life. Hits the rail, cuts it into that corner backwards, hits the rail, broke all the balls up, and he's going to run out. The ball kissed off and went in my home.
Easy, easy. These guys are in a competition here. We'll talk later, Bucktooth.
Greatest shot he ever made in his life. He lost.
That was a nice safety.
See him, ask him about the shot he made on Bucktooth.
Okay, I will. Bucktooth over here trying to upstage the next generation of pool.
I'll match him with him. I'll play with a mop. I'll play with a broom.
I know you will. All right, so it doesn't look like we're going to see much here in this rack, unless these balls get broken up or unless we see like one amazing shot to change it all. The 2 balls all the way down table. How you doing, Wei? You doing good? Good, man.
That was a nice reverse safety by Mark.
Yeah. We might even see ball in hand in the next inning.
Maybe.
Looks like Pedro is he's trying to
Wow.
he's trying to draw off the rail. It worked, and he actually
That was a kick and stick.
he kicked it and sticked it. Bank kick stick.
Hmm.
Kick stick. Those shots are always hard because sometimes when that kick underneath the ball occurs,
Can Mark
cue
see
ball
this?
doesn't always stick. Sometimes it runs. No, he's
Airborne.
either massing or he's jumping. Masse, I would imagine. He jumped.
Whoa.
Whoa, he jumped it and it went. That was definitely a good shot. He's
No.
not out of the woods yet, though.
Yeah, yeah. What?
He's got the 3 ball.
I couldn't imagine what he could do making the 3 ball and getting onto the 4 ball. I don't know how that's possible.
You know, I think he's better off just thinning the 3 and bring the cue ball down table toward the 5-4 area.
Yeah.
You know, actually, that's what you want. You want to hide it behind the 4, and then if you miss, you've got the 8, 6, 9 to help you.
Yep.
Oh, no, I didn't like it that way. Very strange way to play that shot. Maybe he was afraid of the 7, that he would hit the 7 on the way down.
I would imagine trying to 2-rail the 3, bringing the cue ball to the top rail and the 3 ball dead center of this bottom.
Down
Yeah,
table,
down table.
under the 8-9.
Yeah.
Well, that's all past history now. We got Pedro now down on this 3. And if he plays a good shot.
Ooh. Well,
He still left Mark with a tester.
I like a safety on this shot.
Yeah, spin the cue ball up table.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, this requires a lot of spin. Or he can just, doesn't really need to spin it that much. Yeah, you just use those balls for coverage.
Good shot.
Your dad says hello. He's in the chat room right now. John Nunez, thanks for lending us your son momentarily.
Didn't leave him safe, but this is a tough shot.
Yeah, it's like I said, I didn't expect this rack to end anytime soon because of just the way the balls are laid out. Just both kind of jockeying for position. Just hoping to get a chance. Before they make their move.
Is everything okay?
All right, Nate, what'd I miss?
Nothing much, just little safety battle, trying to
Still going, huh?
wait for the other opponent to
Make a mistake.
make a mistake, yeah.
Well. Is this 9-ball or 1 pocket? What are we playing here? All right. Well, I predict that Mark is going to make the 3-ball next shot.
That's a safe bet.
Although Pedro has decided to jump instead of kick, so that changes the possibilities of this prediction.
Oh.
Ah.
And the opponent has made a mistake.
Yes. And for once, the commentator is right. Yeah, Mark's a good player.
Very good, very
Very,
talented.
very talented
Yeah.
player, and I always had high hopes for him. And then all of a sudden, the guy decides to go to school.
He's going back too.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like once he's all done, he's still young, you know. Once he's all done with school, you know, I think he's gonna come back to pool and he's gonna be a champion. He's gonna be very good.
Is he? What is he in his early 30s?
I actually don't know. I can't answer that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what he looks like to me. Early 30s. I'm gonna guess. Super nice guy though too.
Yeah.
You know, he and I we went up to Emeryville to the Broken Rack together, and this was like 6 years ago. Tony Torres as well was with us, and Efren Reyes had a big match with this poker player named Anthony Rapone, and it was kind of crazy because it was like 4 of us all in a hotel room sharing a hotel, just trying to cut expenses, you know, all in a hotel room together, trying to get some sleep before the next day. And this guy Tony Rapone played Efren Reyes even one pocket 100 a game for 3 days straight,
Wow.
and that's how I got to know Mark a little bit.
Yeah, Mark actually taught me how to break. Well, he taught me how to get a, you know how a good break when like the cue ball stops right dead center of the table, pops
yeah,
up and
yeah.
stops.
Squat the rock. That's what they say, right?
He just told me a reference point, and you know, I just have a better break now.
It's good. It's good. I envy you, young man. You're like a sponge right now. Take it all in, because you know what? You're in a place where people want to help you. When I was 18, 19 years old learning how to play pool, the only way I really learned was, you know, letting guys skin me like a cat, you know, take all my money. And then hopefully they might teach me 1 or 2 tricks of the trade, you know. But, you know, you're in a good position where, you know, these good players are willing to show you things, and that's good. It's important. Take it in.
I certainly will.
All right, so Mark's got 2 games in this race to 8. We haven't really seen much from Pedro yet. Not a lot.
Whoa,
Right?
9 ball.
Yes, that is true. A
Wow.
9-ball break. A golden break from Mark.
With the 9 ball on the spot.
With the
that's
9 on
that's
the
pretty
spot.
hard to do.
I think we've seen another one of those today. Jason Williams.
Jason, yeah.
Yeah, he had a golden break today. In his second rack against
Tango.
yeah, against Tang Ho. Or was it? Wait a minute. Maybe it was Ernesto. Yeah, in his second break. Ernesto had one.
Oh.
So it's 3-0. 3-0, just like that. We're actually trying to play down to 16 players today. We had a 104 player bracket.
So how you think that, what time do you think this will stop?
Way past your curfew.
Really? Well, who knows? I might make it.
Yeah. John, permission to let your let Nathan stay out of late tonight. If he's winning.
Yeah.
So here comes Pedro. He's banking the 1. It goes.
That was a good shot. What do you
Yeah.
think he's going to do here with the direct angle? He's going to, if he tries to go for the pocket, he's going to hit the 9 ball, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think that 2 is a little low if he tries to make the 2, but he could hit the 2 in the face and possibly throw the cue ball a little bit.
I think he might be going for the bottom right pocket.
Yeah, you're right. It looked like a half-assed safety attempt.
Yeah, a little too hard.
Well, this is a tough cut.
Especially to get shape on the 3.
He's jacked up a little bit too. And
He
he's
might
trying
be
to,
going 3 rails, maybe.
maybe. Oh, he played off the 9. Yeah.
Well, he got a little lucky safety.
Yeah, he did.
He just waved to show that it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah. Showing some courtesy to his opponent.
Man, Pedro's really in a tough spot on this one.
Yeah, he's trying to draw off this rail too. He's lucky he's got that long reach.
Yeah, he is tall.
Yeah. He didn't really do much to contain the situation. In fact, he just opened the door for Mark again. Mark flies out of his chair. Not bad. Now this is tough here because you can play for 2 rail shape.
But then you have the chance to be hitting the 8 or 9 ball.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he wants. He's gonna.
I think he's using top right.
You think he's using inside?
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
Boy, oh boy. Tough, tough, tough. Nice combo.
I don't like how he didn't get shape, though.
Yeah, it's when
could've
you're
maybe-
playing combos, it's
Yeah.
difficult to get shape. It's difficult to control.
He might be playing safe here. Might
Where the
bank,
balls are
who
going.
knows?
For me, this is a 2-way shot. You play for the bank,
Yeah.
but you are also
Oh,
hoping
5.
for other good things to happen.
I don't think he meant for that 5 ball to go in. I think
No, no, it didn't.
Yeah.
He's playing a 2-way shot, but he's going to have to keep going. I'll tell you what,
He might.
I might want to play this guy later. I don't know. All these people were talking about how this guy plays really good, but he's making some mistakes here. That he's showing a few chinks in his armor. That's for sure.
Maybe he just got nervous. Maybe he's nervous.
He might be. He might be.
I always give people the benefit of the doubt in pool.
Well, you never know really why they're playing a certain way, and
Yeah.
that's something. Yeah. But you never really know until the money's on the table. That's for sure.
Totally.
When you put money on the line, it changes things a little. That's why I always liked Efren Reyes, but also Francisco Bustamante, because for the most part, Busti doesn't miss for the money.
That was a nice safety by Pedro.
Was a good shot.
I like that shot a lot. Just to be able to play in this tournament is very good, you know.
Yeah.
I like being only 10 minutes away from this place.
Yeah, you're in a good spot.
Ooh,
That could have turned out real nice.
yeah. He got good shape on the 4-ball if he made it. This is one of my problem shots right here because I'm always afraid of the cue ball going in the side pocket.
I think he's banking it. Maybe he's not, but
No. That was a nice shot.
there you go. He's back in control. And he definitely wants to win this game because you don't want to be down 4-0 in a race to 8.
Yeah.
So you want to have at least a fighting chance. Pedro's Fargo is 647.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Thanks to Paul McCaffrey. Appreciate that. I forgot, it's the Fargo rating is accessible to us.
Mark, his was only about in the 500s. Now he did very good in the Mez stop. Both of them, the 10th and 11th stop, he did very good, and his Fargo just boosted up.
Yeah, he's a 679 now.
Yeah, yeah. So Pedro got a game.
Yep, it's 3-1.
Yeah.
One ball goes to the side pocket, and look at the cue ball. Narrowly avoiding the scratch in the corner pocket. And he's got a shot on the 2. He's still got to come back up table for the 3 ball. So a little bit of work to do here for Pedro. He came all the way out from Orlando, Florida to qualify for the U.S. Open 9-ball championships. 3-1, Mark.
3-1.
And another good shot. So it looks like Pedro's starting to warm up a little bit.
Get in a stroke, yeah.
Yeah,
You could
yeah.
totally tell his position play and ball passing has gotten better within the last 3 games.
Yeah. I mean, some people are late starters. That's just the way it is sometimes for players.
Yeah.
That's a nice shot. He might have been playing on another table that played completely different as well. So it's like maybe it threw him off. But he looks good here.
He got the perfect he has the perfect angle to come for this 8-ball in the side. Ooh.
No, he had to kill it a little bit,
Yeah.
and that made the shot a little bit harder. So he's frustrated. He's going back to his chair with his waving at the pool gods. Yeah, Mark looks good here.
Yeah, just stun it down for the 9.
Right, but floating the cue ball.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just drag your cue a little bit underneath this cue ball here. A little slip stroke. Yeah, he jabbed it a little, but that's fine. It's fine. Different strokes for different folks.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. And Mark's good. It's 4-1. Mark II is a 679, so he's already favored to win this match. 679, wow. I didn't know he was that high.
Yeah, he's. Yes.
I mean, I'm a 626.
He's very like. It was in like the mid 500s.
Yeah.
You know, and it just boosted up because he did so good in the last couple tournaments he played in.
Yeah.
You can't take anything away from that. You know, it's
True.
very impressive.
Well, here he goes with another break. Looks like he's also breaking with his playing cue.
Is he really? No, I think he has a rush.
Does he?
I think so.
Well, it's hard to tell.
Yes, he does.
Okay. All these newfangled cues, they all look the same to me.
I like the Ignite and the Q-Tech only because the white ferrule, it has a white ferrule, the Revo does not. So it could be kind of hard to see the line.
Yeah, I have the exact same problem, Nate, that I don't like the Revo because of its, for the sighting issue.
Yes, that's what I meant.
And, you know, because I've always played with a cue that is not black at all. It's just, it's always a, you know, wood colored, you know, which is, or, you know, off-white. Or just for sake of argument, let's just say white as opposed to the black Revo shaft. Swing and a miss.
– 4-1, right?
Yes, sir. Oh, look at where this cue ball's going.
I don't know what kind of spin he used.
The cue ball changed direction because of he was using draw, I think.
Wow, because it hit off the
It
5
hit off
ball.
the 5, yeah, and the 5 sent it back toward the side rail, and the spin changed. But look at that, he just two-stroked that ball and made it. I mean, he played a good hit. But Mark, I think, has a shot to the side. I think it goes.
Yeah, I think that goes too. He might have 3/4 of a pocket here.
Now looking at this rack, what do you see here?
Hopefully a nice run out. Hopefully.
You see any problems? I mean, besides the position that he's in now.
Yeah.
He actually can make this 3 to the side.
Maybe the 7 to the 8 to get positioned for the 9.
Okay.
Might be a bit tough. Oh, I think.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah.
Well, he's not going to scratch, but he's
not left easy.
Nope. He hit the ball, you know, a little too much juice in this shot.
That was always a tough shot, though, to get shaped because the 3 ball you had to hit it pretty thin, and it's
to hold the cue ball.
Yeah.
That's the hard part. I think it's almost better to just play the 2nd or 3rd rail, you know, Play
That's actually what I was thinking.
hit a little
yeah.
harder, yeah. Interesting. And he's giving ball in hand, but what's Pedro going to do here? Maybe just
I couldn't imagine.
rope, just leave him behind the 8. He can actually play to try to make this ball too.
I like the safety a little bit more. If there is one, though.
Well, the problem with the safety is he's actually shooting the 4 toward the pocket. So if you want to get him safe, you better hide that cue ball right behind the 8.
Yep.
Not leave any room.
And the cue ball and the 4 ball is going to be very close together, so he's got to watch out for the double hit. But
Yeah.
I think he's skilled enough to know.
Yeah, I think he can avoid that. But it looks like he's trying to make the ball, Nate. Looks like he's trying to make it.
Ooh. He got
Destruction.
good shape, but that's a tough break. So what's the next tournament you're going to go and commentate for?
Well, we have a 3-cushion tournament, 3-cushion billiard tournament coming up in May. The summer shootout, sponsored by Casino del Sol. And that's in Tucson, Arizona. And put on by 3cushionusa.org, Mason Shuney's new organization. And then I'll be back here in June for the Cole Dixon 9-ball in San Francisco, June 29-30.
Is there going to be a West Coast Challenge?
We're probably going to have, I think, like a 10,000 added one-pocket tournament.
No 10 ball?
I don't think there's going to be a 10-ball, no. Whoa.
That kind of seemed like a careless shot right there. He kind of didn't really look at anything, just kind of went down on that ball and
You
shot
know,
it.
the cameras do weird things to people, and I'm going to chalk this up to stage fright. Because with the rating as high as he's got,
He's making mistakes he shouldn't be.
he really is. I mean, you know, but I mean, we can never expect people to play perfect pool. We can hope for it sometimes, but
Nice angle.
I'm going to guess he's nervous. You know.
Yeah. I don't think Mark is nervous.
No, in fact, Mark's been streamed before
Many times.
on POVPOOL. So, you know, he's a guy, I think he generally when he plays, he's always focusing on playing his best game, you know. That's always the kind of vibe I've gotten from him.
Yeah, I think Mark's going to get this rack right here.
Oh, this is really good for Mark.
It's 5-1 now.
I'm guessing he was expecting to be in a tougher match than this.
Yeah.
But this is not the time to relax yet.
What's the score in the Jason's match? Who's ahead over here?
It looks like 1-0, Bucktooth. Looks like 1-0, but I don't know who's ahead.
Is that Chris racking right now?
They had them all together.
I don't know.
I didn't know.
Chris Atkins?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Just to go up and say hi to my friend Robbie. I need a gas mask. There's a guy over there that you could smell him from Mars. In fact, you could probably smell him from here.
I just feel a little bit cold right now.
Over here to talk to you.
Yeah, I had to put my jacket
It's
on.
pretty cold in here.
Nose plug.
Gunslinger in the chat room says, hello, Daniel and Nate.
Guarantee that guy ain't took a bath
Hello.
in 20 years. God, I just walked
Good to see you back, Gunslinger.
by and I'm on top of it.
You need anything?
No, I'm good.
I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
We can still talk. Play by play, buddy. Was somebody else here earlier?
Where, this chair? No, not here. We just started. What? Nice and warm? I just saw that there was a fourth chair. I thought it was kind of squishy. It was like it was waiting for me.
Oh, let me see that.
Why can't we move this? Oh, you have to hit the right.
I'll have it there. Can I have it? Alright, bye. What quarter is it?
The white ball or the ball you can have to hit.
What's the score? Who's winning?
Trying to escape. Yep.
Take over from here, thank you.
Back to work. It's a hard job. Somebody's got to do it.
Dude, when it comes to these type of things, you never know. Because somebody all of a sudden gets up in there and they're like commentating, everything changes. So you never know if you're like the world's best commentator. That's right.
I needed some coffee because I'm running low. Well, hello. We're back. Sorry, I had to go and handle some stuff. This is Daniel, and I'm sitting here with Nate Nunez, the young junior player, 14 years old. Where do you live? You live in Fremont, right?
Yeah, I live 10 minutes away from here.
Nice.
Very lucky.
You got your own apartment? Is that it?
My yeah, I guess I live in one.
That's cool. Okay, yeah, there you go.
I live in one. That was a nice shot.
Yeah.
Wow. He got the last rack too, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I see the scores changed here, 5-2. There we go. Looks like pretty straight shots. He's good.
That was a good run.
Yeah. So what is it about pool that could you tell us the story of how you got started and what is it about the game that you know you really
So it all just started. I used to come on the dollar tables, you know, the 7-foot tables back right here.
Yeah.
And Freddie, you know, Stanfield.
Yeah, Freddie Stanfield.
He just watched me play a couple times and then said, "Hey, come down on Sunday. It's only $5 and I want to teach you things." And I was really interested because he said I had a nice stroke and I was like, you know, why not just give it a go?
Yeah.
And I ended up quitting playing baseball because it just got boring, you know, and I was like, maybe I could play pool
Okay.
a little bit more. So
Okay.
I would play on a bar box a lot for like 2 months, and then I was playing. I just stopped playing on them, and then I played on 9-footers,
Yeah.
and that's when I really started. Fred started to drill me a lot, and there was multiple times where I was like, no, I don't want to play anymore. I'm done. I don't want to
Oh,
play
you didn't
pool."
like getting beat up on,
I
huh?
didn't like drills.
Oh,
But
you mean he was
he was-
doing drills with you?
Yeah, he would
So
make
it kind
me.
of felt boring again.
Yeah, and I was like, what's the point?
You're like,
you
that's
know?
why I quit baseball, man.
Yeah, and then I just kind of didn't give up, and then I ended up getting better and better. Played in the West Coast swing at that point, and I got to play Alex Pagalayan, and I was like, dude, this is cool.
Yeah.
So
yeah, when the
I
with
just-
the West Coast Challenge.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I just started playing more.
And I guess you weren't discouraged because, I mean, Alex beat you 9-0, didn't he?
No, I got one game.
9-1?
9-1, yeah.
Okay.
But
But
How
that
can-
can be discouraging.
how can you be discouraged playing one of the top players in the world and getting a game, you know?
That's good. That's good that you have that perspective. You know, considering the fact that that's so soon.
And at that time, I was only playing for 5 months.
Right. Right.
So it's a year from now, and my game has gotten a lot better.
Sounds like somebody gave you a pep talk.
A lot of people have.
Yeah.
I kind of I just play pool now. I just play pool, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And Chris Swart, he's always supported you as a player, which is good. In fact, I think he sponsored you to play in the West Coast Challenge.
He bought me in $75.
Yeah.
And he lets me come down here and practice, and it's just amazing.
There
Well,
you go.
I gotta go.
You're playing Russ Brown.
Yep.
That's the young gun that works
He's
here.
a good friend of mine. It's gonna be cool playing
Does
him.
he works here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, good luck, Nate.
Thank you. It was good being
And
on
thanks
the
for
stream.
spending some time with us, buddy.
Yep. Thank
And
you.
I wish you the best of luck, man.
Thank you very much.
All right. 14-year-old Nate Nunez is off to play Russ Brown, who he works here at California Billiards. But Nate is I'm very impressed with his game. He's improved a lot in the last 9 months. And definitely seems to have grown up a little bit too. What's that?
All my homies out there, I said hello.
Shaky Dave says, to all my homies out there, I say hello. How you doing, Dave?
Not bad, brother.
Yeah. You're putting in some work today, aren't you? Yeah, I know. You got to do what you got to do. That's our man, Dave Vincent, the house man at California Billiards, the best pool hall in the country. And then, just like that, he's off. A phone is ringing. Well, Mark's got ball in hand here, and he looks like he's playing a safety. He wants to hook Pedro, possibly win this game on a 3-foul technicality. And the cue ball is pretty good. Cue ball's good. He's going to either have to jump over this 6 or masse into the rail and spin kick. And there's a cue ball again. And that's going to put him on. It's going to put him on a foul. I don't know if there's on 2 fouls because I looked away. Young eyes, yeah. That's true, Gunslinger. The young kids got young eyes. All right, so Mark's got a nice wide open table. He's got to come back down table to play the 2. Come up for the 3, but the 3 ball's close to the corner pocket, so that's working in his favor. He's just got to watch out he doesn't get hooked behind the 8 or the 5, which I think he escaped. He's got shape on the 4. Yeah, he's up against the rail though, so he'll definitely be pushing forward on this shot. That's about as good as you can play that shot with the cue ball against the rail. I like Paul McCaffrey winning this qualifier. Hey, how you doing? Good, good. Yeah, I would too if Paul came and played it. Did you play this? Did you? Okay, I'm Daniel. Oh, Daniel? Hey, nice name, man. Oh, you play at it in San Francisco. Right on, man. Like I was saying, there's a lot of new faces, people I'd have never seen before, so. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Definitely. That's a good thing. It's good. Yeah. Paul McCaffrey says, I can't miss from the keyboard. Well, I tell you what, Mark's got to be feeling good right now because this game puts him ahead 6-3. In a race to 8. So it's going to get him one step closer to the finish line. He's just waiting for Chris Atkins to play through. And he should be all right. I mean, he'll probably shoot the 8 to the side and float the cue ball down. So looks like he's going to be okay. Oh, no, he's going to play a second rail, first rail, I mean. Yeah, and that works too. That works too. You know, I mean, it's hard for us to see all the angles here based on our camera placement. But Mark pulls it off, and it's 6-3. Always good to see guys that I know. I haven't seen them for a long time. Always good to see them get back into the game. Mark is one of those guys. He definitely came and played, I think, the first 3, possibly 4 of the Cole Dixon tournaments. I think 3 of them, first 3 of them. And I saw him, I met him in Mountain View at a couple of Chet Ito events and West Coast Challenge events way back in the day, like 2011. I say back in the day, but, you know, I mean back in that day. And he's taken 3-4 years off the game. And he came back about 6 months ago. And he was definitely a contender when he was, you know, in the balls about 7 years ago, 5 years ago even. All right, look at this situation here. We've got, you know, what do you do here? Do you just play? Do you go aggressive here? I mean, the thing about this is that everything he's been doing today hasn't been working. Would you continue to do this, or would you just maybe play the right shot? Instead, no, he decided to stay aggressive. I mean, sometimes it's good. You can get a break that way, you know. But you know, but sometimes it's all, you're always rolling the dice. Why not always play a shot that you know is a more sensible shot? 9-ball has a way of getting away with you if you're not careful. You can be the better player and you can still be down 5 games. It's a weird game. It's a really weird game in that respect. I might have actually opted to just play the 1 and carom the 3 in the side pocket. I think that shot was on for Pedro, but I just don't think he was looking. I mean, I just don't know. I don't know. I'd have to be there in the middle of I'd have to be there looking at the table and be the one playing it to feel like I made the right decision. So it's, you know, it's not really my place to be too critical. But at the end of the day, Mark is the one at the table now. He's got a nice straight shot. Short, kind of like a short hopper shot on the 5-ball to the corner. Roll forward a little bit, play for the 6 in the bottom left corner. Or he can choose to stop the ball right there. What is he doing? Is he back cutting? Is he back cutting this ball? No, no, no. My goodness, are my eyes getting that bad? Hitham Handon says, "Go John O'Connor." Not really sure where that comes from. Mark Nocera says, "Greetings from Northeast Ohio." D. Rita, is that Francis Rita? Says, "Mark Tew, the comeback kid." Well, you know what? He doesn't have to come back in this match. He's been ahead the whole time. But yeah, he is coming back. He's coming back onto the pool scene is what he's doing. So if that's what you mean. Mark, for some reason, he doesn't like this. He's just not going to feel comfortable playing off the rail. He's going to have to roll this forward a little further, or he could stop the ball right there. I like stopping it, actually. He's rolling forward. See, now you really have to work. That's why I would have liked to have stopped the cue ball. Instead, play a little bit harder shot on the 8. My goodness. He's gone mad. He's gone mad, ladies and gentlemen. He's banking. Good shot. Very good shot. This will put Mark on the hill. 7 games to 3. And Pedro gives him a nod, acknowledging his strength. Thank you, by the way. Appreciate it. 7-3, Mark on the hill. No, I think it's a 4-pack. It was a slight exaggeration on half the room's part. Yeah. Believe it or not, I ran a 4-pack about 6 months ago. I couldn't believe it myself. I was like, what? Who did I play? I played, gosh, who was I playing? I forgot the kid's name. I was at Hard Times Billiards till 4 in the morning playing this guy. I can't remember who I played. And I had to run a 4-pack just to break even with the dude. Played the best pool of my life and broke even. It's crazy. Yeah, some people play the best pool in their life and lose. That's true. Who the heck did I play? Filipino guy. Well, if Mark can play a good shot here, get shape on the 2. then he's poised to win this match. However, now he has to play a good shot on the 2 to get shape on the 3, and I don't know if that's going to be feasible at the angle he's at. He's probably thinking about banking this 2, but you know, once again, how do you get shape on the 3 banking the 2? Do you just put extreme draw on the shot? Come back and down, up and down table? Power stroke? Do you follow the ball? I'm good. I got my coffee. Wow, that's what you do. You play up. What is that? Oh, Blue Moon. All right. My man. Oh, I mean, not my man.
You know what guy you know has that soft of a.
I didn't know it was you.
I wasn't like. I was like, oh, nice and gentle.
Eleanor comes up to me, nice. But your dad would do the same thing, so.
Well, dude,
I'm just kidding. How are you?
I'm good.
You want to say hello to us before this match is over?
I actually want to sit for one.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to do it with a friend of yours, or?
Whatever whoever wants to.
Okay. You and Naomi?
No.
No.
She just went to a birthday party.
Oh, did she? Okay. Folks, I'm talking to Eleanor Collado. And she's doing good. She's doing good. She won 2. She's on the winner's side. And she's going to do some commentary sometime
I hope to.
during this event. She hopes to. And that's great. How about you and sister?
That'd be fun. But
Okay, that would be fun.
Don't get confused. It'll sound like we're talking. It's like one person talking to themselves.
Do we need like a graphic underneath, like Eleanor, Emmeline,
talking.
Eleanor, almost like subtitles? Thank you, my brother. Thank you, thank you. Cheers, bro. Okay, Eleanor, thank you. Okay, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm here with Frank Moreno, the One Pocket King. Quit hustling. Oh yeah, hey, well, we were talking earlier. Yeah, yeah. He's gonna go right. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Your cousin Dominic. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Actually, my cousin's name is Dominic, so. Yeah. Min Lien says, please tell Eleanor to bring her dad, Nick, too. Jimmy Mattia. Yeah, yeah. He's 1 in a million, that guy. And he's, yeah, almost in the hall. That's terrible. Come on. The Pete Rose of pool. I know. Yeah. Yeah, I know. All right, I'm still working. I'm still working. All right, these guys are having fun with me. I'm sorry about that. You know, this commentary booth is an open forum, so you know, if you're not used to this format, you know, we'll gladly give you a refund. Nice shot by Pedro, and he needs it. In fact, from here on in, every shot's got to be good. Gunslinger says, I like Chris Robinson in this event. He'll at least go deep if he doesn't win. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. He's put a lot of work into his game in the last 6, 7 years. 20 years old now. Or is he 21? Mark has a chance to go out here. He can fin this 5-ball. This 5-ball does go. Frank Moreno says he's out. Frank, you have a house? When do I move in?
Well, you just bought it.
Still, hey, Jeff Gregory. Yes, still quite a few players left. You can check the bracket at CompuSport by clicking on the link in the description of this video. There is a CompuSport bracket on for this event, so please check it out. It looks like we're going to be here late. We are going to be here late. What's this for? Oh, you don't have to. Come on, really? Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. Thanks. Can I get you a beer? I appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, cousin. Cousin Dominic. Daryl Ray. So we're down to our top 32 on the winner's side now, but we're whittling down to the top 16 on the winner's side, which means the one-loss side is double the size of that. So I'm gonna guess we probably still have around 85 players still. Yeah. We still have just under 80 players, I think.
Between 64 and 97.
Yeah, we're between 64 and 97 players left. So, yeah. So Mark is the winner of that match, and Pedro BOTTA still in the tournament. That was a winner's side match, so not the end of the world for Pedro. Wish him the best of luck, and I want to thank him for coming out all the way from Florida to play this event. I want to wish him the best of luck in Vegas if he goes. And so there we have it. Another match in the books. Mark II, the return of Mark Anthony on POVPOOL. All right, we're going to be back. Don't go anywhere. Let me find out who's coming next right here on POVPOOL. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Why not? Tell everybody that we're streaming live. If you ever want to donate to POVPOOL, POVPOOL will greatly appreciate your donations. Every little bit helps. It takes a lot to put these events together. So with your help, POVPOOL, a partly funded company by the public and by friends and strangers, if you ever care to donate, you can send POVPOOL a donation via PayPal at povpool@gmail.com. That's povpool@gmail.com. You can always go to povpool.com and click on our donate button. And there's also the super chat, not the super chat, the super chat selection right underneath the chat screen. So with that, I'll be right back. I'm going to find out who's playing next at this U.S. Open 9-ball championship qualifying event. The last spot being given away.